Oh, welcome to another episode of the 151 Collective. I am your co-host, Zack Mo, aka I am far too fucking fat for this humidity 105 heat index.
That's a very long nickname. And I'm your co-host, Collector, aka Macanudo.
Nudo, elaborate. Mine doesn't need any elaboration. Elaborate.
Macanudo, it's a uh, cigar company.
Oh, okay, yeah, that does ring a bell.
I happen to have a Macanudo lighter on my desk from the other day when I had a cigar.
You're sitting in the office having a cigar.
No, I just put the lighter on the desk.
You and you and the young ones having cigars
Yeah,
together.
yeah, me and Willow were smoking stogies.
I can see it. She seems like
Literally, I could see
a
Willow
laid
having a
back
cigar.
guy.
I would
Yeah,
not be surprised if she walked out of the fucking room with a cigar in her mouth. Child is a psychopath.
I can see it. Pretty dope after an Applebee's run.
We
Go
did have
outside, smoke.
Applebee's this week,
Yeah,
yesterday.
exactly. Monday. I know your schedule.
Applebee's.
So that's fun.
Yeah, we're there like clockwork, man.
Isn't it like
The
every Monday?
Applebee's by my house is like literally the best Applebee's in the world, bro. Like I've gone to so many different like Applebee's type restaurants over the years. Like to me, like they're all the same. Like Fridays, Houlihan's, Chili's, Texas Roadhouse, Applebee's. They're all like in this class that's like kind of above fast food, but not
Under
like
fine dining.
it's just like a family restaurant where you go when you don't feel like cooking something. And they almost always like suck to some degree or another. Like I guess Outback Steakhouse is like slightly better, and Houlihan's is probably also like a little bit of a step up. But like so many times, bro, I've been to like a Fridays or an Applebee's, and the experience has been awful. Like the food's like clearly just microwaved, and they don't give a fuck about anything. Everything's stale. It's just not a good experience. This Applebee's, what I tell people when they like are with us, like my mom came with us this week, I was like, when they designed this menu item, the way it just got served to you, that's what they intended. The 5 people in the corporate office that are driving around in fucking Lambos, this is what they wanted it to come out like. And I don't know how we got so lucky, but that's my rant about my local neighborhood Applebee's. I give it 10 stars out of 5. That place is
Last time I
fucking
went to an
amazing.
Applebee's was probably, oh God, I don't know. Let's say like 2012, and it was me, George. You know George.
Of course.
Our friend Angela and her mother, and I think we went for Angela's birthday. I can't remember. And it's a good thing George doesn't listen to this. He probably doesn't want me telling the story. Um, so we had Applebee's, and then me and George went back to my house, and we smoked and got high. And I remember George literally turned the color green.
Oh
We were
no.
with our other buddy Joey. George got up and went to the bathroom, and I turned to Joseph and I was like, "Yo, how much you want to bet he's gonna fucking puke?" He was like, "No shot." He was like, "He's not gonna puke," and I was like, "He's literally fucking green. He's gonna throw up." George comes back from the bathroom. He sits down in a chair and he's just like zeroed in on the TV, trying not to fucking die. He turns and throws up literally in his hands so that it doesn't get anywhere. And he's
Gross.
holding it and he's just looking at me. And I was like, the fuck do you want me to do? Go to the bathroom with it. He just got up and went to the bathroom with throw up in his hands. I mean, at least he
Oh,
didn't get anywhere, so I didn't have to
yeah,
feel
that's
sorry for
great.
it. It was cool of him, but
Shout out
that's my
George.
yeah, shout out Jorge. He's the man.
Wait. So back up. How was the Applebee's?
I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was probably good.
Not memorable. Mid experience.
It was somewhere in fucking Brooklyn, I think.
Dude, I'm telling you,
It was either Brooklyn or where was it? Maybe
I don't
Long
know what
Island.
it
I
is
don't
about
remember.
this Applebee's, but it's the best fucking Applebee's on the planet. We tried to switch. We tried to go to a different restaurant. I took him
How
to a
would you even
Friday.
try?
Well, because it's like we go to Applebee's once a week. That's crazy. It's fucking Applebee's.
What's
So I
that?
took him to.
Is that Couples Retreat where they make that joke where it's like you wanna there's a joke from Couples Retreat where the wife and the husband like get in an argument like I don't want to go to Applebee's with you when we're 50.
Yeah,
And
probably
that
that, and that's exactly what is going to end up happening in this household. But we took him to Fridays. Like there's a Fridays pretty close by. It was horrible. Horrible. We didn't even eat. We had to go get dinner after we left Fridays. The food
terrible
was so
Fridays.
atrocious.
Think
And
was
I
it on a Friday?
I don't know. It was on a Monday, dude. Like on a normal
Mm,
like family night.
that
We
might
went
have
to
been your
Fridays
mistake.
instead. Why you can only go to
Because
Fridays on a
usually,
Friday?
yeah, that might have been your mistake. Because thank
Nah,
God it's
dude.
Friday, not thank God it's Monday.
Well, they
Nobody
should
says
only
thank
be
God it's Monday.
Fridays then because it was disgusting and I was super pissed off and I hated every second of it.
Well, they had the Monday cook
But
working.
the Applebee's, man. So I would go right now. Get some half price apps.
Let's go. Okay, episode is 6 minutes long.
Six minutes long. We'll see you guys at Applebee's. Next week
Bye.
on Tuesday, we'll record from the Applebee's. I'll
Let's make it
introduce you
a
to
John
the
Wilkes.
wait, what about John Wilkes?
I want to make it a John Wilkes.
Oh, okay.
Think about it.
I don't get it. John Wilkes Booth?
I want to sit in a booth.
Got it.
Make it a John Wilkes. We'll hand him
Got
a
it.
$5.
Got it. I understand. We actually always ask for a table.
Well, this is a podcast recording. We need a booth.
Right. We need a booth. But when we go with the kids, we get a table because the high chair is easier to deal with at a table.
I don't require a high chair, although I think for content purposes that might be
That
kind of
would
funny
be
to watch.
really good. Yes, I agree.
So
We'd have to
we
get
can still try that.
we'd have to get 2 high chairs, like one for each leg. And
Yeah.
just sit on that'd be great.
Call the fire department to get me the fuck out of there.
All right. Well, hopefully we can actually make that dream a reality one day. But in the meantime, I have been getting DMs nonstop in Discord. Actually, like I've gotten multiple DMs from people in
For the
Discord.
first time ever.
Like I literally got DMs from Travis, John, Charlie. I don't know who else, but I got a lot of DMs. John was the first one, and I was like, "What? This is hysterical! What? Like, this is the funniest DM I've ever gotten." And then like 20 minutes later, Travis. 20 minutes later, Charlie. I'm like, they must be colluding about this. Anyway, shout out for the collusion happening in the Discord regarding.
I mean, they also asked me, and I had to explain that it's not my week to ask you.
Yes, but either way, I'm proud of you guys for colluding. And anyway, they want to know how has Zack Mo's week in collecting been? So why don't you tell them?
I got this. I don't think this came in the mail yet from last week.
Shuckle GX. No, you talked about ordering it.
Right. So I got it. I got that in. I got the Charmander from Hidden Fates came.
Fire.
I also got this cool package. Not to dox my address, although I don't really give a shit. From a company called
oh God,
Asshats McGee, the Collectors Club. Weird. So I figured let's have some fun, and for my weekend collecting, we'll do a little opening.
Cool.
And I won't fiddle with it like I did with the other letter at the time. So I got a Stuffle sticker.
Nice. I think that's Beware.
What I said. There's 100% Beware.
Mm-hmm.
I know I ordered 151. I don't remember what is in this baggie.
I think you just ordered like a pack or two of 151, or is this the 2 or 3 packs of 151?
I think this is the 3, and it looks like you sent me the bulk, which I really did not want.
You literally said in the DM, "I hate to be that guy, but I actually want the bulk this time."
It's not what I was talking about.
That's literally what you said, word for word. Read it back. What the fuck were you talking about?
The bulk that you had pulled from me from whoever's fucking rip. That isn't in this package, as I can see.
No, definitely not, because you ordered and then you said, read it, find it in Discord, and let's see in the comment section. Tell me if there's any other person on planet Earth that would have interpreted this differently than I did.
Okay, hold on. I mean, I think you're right because I did say it just like that.
You literally said exactly that.
Hold on.
Get your keyboards ready for this one, folks.
Yeah.
We never ask for comments before 10 minutes into an episode. It's bad etiquette. But today I need your fucking support.
Yeah, no, I asked that. I said those exact words.
Read it out loud.
I'm annoying tonight. I asked for bulk and don't know if you saw that.
Okay, so I get an order from Zack Mo, and then I get a text message that says, "I'm annoying tonight. I asked for bulk in the chat, and I don't know if you
But
saw it."
I had asked you to pull 2 or 3 cards. There was a Charmeleon, a Puchenya, and a Charmander from somebody's rip that was right before me.
Yep, you
And
definitely don't have
you
those.
put them to the side. I saw
If I
you
put
put
them
them
to
to
the
the
side,
side.
if I put them in the side, then you have them.
That's really funny. So I got
You
this.
don't even need to type the answer into the comment section. We all know the answer.
Yeah, you didn't see my request on stream.
You were shadowed, dude.
I definitely wasn't. Because you pulled
Definitely
them to the
was.
side. I don't know who sent me this, but it's a reverse Growlithe.
I either Mike or I pulled it. I said it either Mike or I set it to the side during a rip.
Because I don't have this one in reverse, so that's pretty fucking
It's a
dope.
cool,
Thank
really,
you.
really dope Growlithe. He looks huge in that card, doesn't he? What's the
Yeah.
card number? I want to say it's
Gosh.
Unified Minds.
Sure, go with that because I don't have my glasses on. I don't have this in reverse, so that's really fucking cool.
It's not Unified Minds.
Hold on, I'll look.
It's not Sun and Moon base. Cosmic?
No, it's just 21 out of 2 of 14.
Unbroken Bonds. Of course it's Unbroken Bonds.
What
Because
else do you think it was? Gosh.
shout out Char. Char's the one who gave it to you.
Thanks, Char. Oh, TCG Char.
Yeah, TCG Charizard, June.
I didn't know they gave it to me. June gave
Yeah,
it to me.
yeah. It was during his rip, and I said, "Oh no, you know what? You weren't there." So shout out me as well, and fuck you for every time you're mean to me. Char pulled it on his rip, and I was like, "Hey, Char, let me know if you don't want your bulk because Zack Mo would love this Growlithe." And then he was like, "I want the bulk, but Zack Mo can have the Growlithe." And now you own that Growlithe.
Thanks, Char. I'll remember to thank him in. Is it a him? June.
Yeah.
I will remember to thank him in stream next time I see him.
Okay, but anyway, back to my point. The art on this card, doesn't it make Growlithe look massive?
Yeah, it's a beautiful art. I love this
It's like
card.
a really cool perspective. Growlithe is small. He's only like 2 feet. But on this card, he looks huge. I think the card is so sick.
Hey,
Unbroken
just because
Bonds.
some people
Growlithe,
call
look
that
it up.
small doesn't mean that it's small to everybody. Okay. And I believe JB gave me this one.
Yes. Yep. Generations.
Yeah, in reverse.
Super, super dope Growlithe as well.
It is a very super dope Growlithe. I love this one.
It's from the
two little sleepy guys.
Oh, actually, I lied to you. It's not Generations. That's from Legendary Treasures.
Okay. Either way, it's in my possession.
That's black and white era.
It's racist.
Okay. 2 little sleeping Growlithe. Very cute.
A bunch of 151 bulk that was in miscommunication.
Yeah.
Of what happened. Yeah, so that's cool. I guess I'm never gonna see those Charmeleon and Puchenya. And
I don't even know what they were.
cards.
I'll look in the
It was
spotlight.
I know the specific Charmander because I know I don't have it, so I don't remember what set it was, but it was an older set.
Yeah,
is there a Charmander in Cosmic?
There could be. Because there's a Charizard.
You're ripping a lot of Cosmic at this point, so I want to say it was Cosmic. I could be wrong.
No.
No Charmander in Cosmic?
There is not. Unbroken Bonds.
Maybe that's what it was. Can you show what it looks like?
I have to pull it up, but I just know that Unbroken Bonds has a Charmander in it. I'm pretty sure anyway. Unbroken Bonds, Charmander, where are you? Nope, didn't come up.
Because maybe it's not Unbroken Bonds.
Could have been not Unbroken Bonds. Sorry to all of our listeners to have to sit here.
Look up Charmander 12.
Boring part.
12 out of 181.
12 out of 181. Oh, you have the card in front of you? That's Team Up. 181 is Team Up for it's Team Up.
Okay, so it was Team Up. There was a
Charmeleon. It's like a cute one. He's like very lizard.
Yeah, and I don't have that.
He looks like a leopard gecko. Well, good news for you. I have more Team Up on the website for this week.
That's not good news for me.
That's great news for you. We can get another Charmander.
All right. Well, if you're listening and you
Wait a minute. Did I put it over here? I might actually have it.
It was a Charmander, Charmeleon, and Puchenya I asked for.
Poochyena. It's not Puchenya.
It's Puchenya.
No, it's not. Look up how it's spelled.
Poochyena.
Yena. Yena. Not
What am I saying?
Puchenya. You're saying Enya like the fucking singer.
Who can say where the
It's not
road
Kenya.
goes?
It's Chiena.
Puchenya.
Yes, that's not what you
Puchenya.
said. Yes, that is correct, but that is not what you were saying.
Vivillon.
Hey, I have it. I have the Charmander. I don't know. I don't even remember you asking me to set that aside. I think I set it aside because I was like, this is a really cool card. That's the only one I set aside out of whatever you asked for. I have that. I have a Squirtle, Skarmory, Mimikyu, Jinx, Aegislash, and Kabutops from that rip.
Oh, I had asked for the Charmander, the Charmeleon, and the
I don't have those.
Puchenya.
I do not have. But I have the Charmander. I'll add it to the pile that gets progressively closer to my front door.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 Growlithe in that pile, right?
I think it's a Growlithe and an Arcanine, yeah. I've been forgetting to send them to you for like a month. They literally, like, they were on the shelf, and then they made it to the desk, and then they made it to the left of the desk, which is even closer. And then I remembered to put them on the table where I, like, grab my stuff before I go. And then somehow I forgot them off that table. I don't think there was anything else there. And then when I came home and saw them on the table, that's when I sent you a picture of the 2 cards sitting on my little exit table right before my door. So hopefully this week they're now there's a box of graded cards that has to go to the office, and they are on top of the box of graded cards with more slabs on top of them. So they will make it to the office this week.
All right. How long do you think before the Charmander gets there?
Well, the Charmander is currently on a pile of cards that need to be returned to their original owners. Should be this week. Might be the following. Sometimes I forget those too. They're like graders that I hold for people, like obviously only customers who I grade for all the time. And occasionally I do forget to grab them. But I don't like any of this stuff to just get thrown in a bag before I go. Like it needs to be like I leave everything in a safe spot so that my kids don't get at it or whatever. And that's how I end up forgetting.
It's fair. It's all right. You got a lot on your mind. I'm not mad at
it. I do.
I know they're there, so I'm not mad at it.
Like, should I buy a minivan?
Should you buy a minivan that looks like an SUV?
Right. All right. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. We'll get into that another time.
Well, I mean, that was my weekend collecting. I also bought another pack of 151 on Sunday night, and I got shit.
Wrecked.
And I don't know if you even sent me anything on that.
No, it's still with me at the office.
Okay.
Because I had already sent that package.
Right, and I just Zelled you for that pack, so you didn't.
Correct. That one that you have in your hands, you bought on Thursday through TikTok, and I sent it on Friday.
And I got it today.
Anybody who paid for shipping on Thursday on TikTok got their packages shipped the next day.
Did everybody get theirs today?
No, they didn't receive them today.
Why don't you go and look? I want you to go look and see when everybody is getting their package. And,
I'm not going to do that.
Do real good customer service.
The podcast, yeah, that's great. Let me DM you and just update you on what your tracking says that you literally have to do that if you're curious. If I got DMs from every fucking purchase I made about when it was going to be here every day, I would lose my fucking mind.
I'm going to start DMing you every day.
I probably have, good. Yeah, you can, that's your new job. You can track all my packages. I probably have 100 orders coming to my house in the next 10 days.
Okay, I'll track them all. And now I know where you live, and me and Pitch and Boy can go build a duck.
It's a chicken coop, and there's no room for a chicken coop in my backyard. We're not getting chickens.
Pigeons, maybe.
I'm not getting pigeons either. I'm scared of birds. This is known.
Well,
not only that, they're a fucking mess, and they're loud, and I have no desire to have chickens.
All right. You say so. So yeah, that was my weekend collecting. It was pretty mid, but pretty awesome because I got 2 dope Growlithe cards and
yep,
a Charmander card that is sitting in your office. But you know what? It's still it's still cool.
Let it be known that it wasn't paid for, so you can get free shipping at some other point in the future and be grateful. Yeah. Yeah, how about that? I'm not going to talk about my week in collecting. I'll talk about it next week, but it was dope.
Great. That's awesome. So nobody messaged me, but why don't you tell us about a little bit about a market update before I do my highlight?
Okay. Well, the Pokemon market is still moving and grooving. Seeing a little bit of, I think, buyer fatigue happening. Maybe we're not really seeing too much of a dip in pricing, but we're seeing a dip in like volume of sales. This does also coincide with the season that we're in. Like the dead of summer is when like the slowest time of year for Pokemon, pretty much always. And so it's a little bit hard to tell if it has to do with like the market prices of everything or just the season that we're in. We're also in between two really hot sets, Destined Rivals and then Mega. We have Black and White in the middle, which has become very divisive. Not because it's black and white, but because the set itself is like people either like it or don't like it. The Unova Pokemon have always been kind of looked at as C tier Pokemon for whatever reason. Some people really like them, some people really don't like them. So Black and White has been very interesting. But in my opinion, I think it's an awesome set to open. It feels very similar to opening like Crown Zenith, where you tend to get a lot of hits when you open the set.
Well, you have to
Obviously,
get a lot of hits when you open it. There's fucking how many IR cards?
yeah. So mastering the set obviously extremely difficult. We know that they're huge sets, but it's at least very fun to open. Um, anyway, we're seeing a little bit of a dip in like the volume of sales. If you look at TCG Player, there's volume reports on everything, and they're dropping a bit. The prices aren't really changing on too much of anything. Temporal Forces is going up. Obsidian Flames went down a little, but now it's coming a little bit back up. But we're talking like a few bucks on a box that's over $200. So the fluctuations are very minimal. And TCG Player, while it does do us a great service, when you're looking at market price, it doesn't take into account the shipping. So let's say Obsidian Flames sells 15 times in a day. That can drop the market price by $10 if the person who has the lowest listing has it for market price minus $10 plus $9.99 shipping, because they'll get the top listing and everybody will buy that box instead. But TCG Player registers it as the price without the shipping when it calculates market price. So if
Gotcha.
only 15 sell in a day and all 15 of those sell for, let's just say, 220 plus $9.99 shipping, that makes it look like the market price was 220 instead of 230. So it's not like the most perfectly accurate way to track things when you're looking at it one day at a time, but it was never really intended to be like a daily tracking tool because the market never moved as quick as it's been moving. We're also still seeing a tremendous amount of like crazy comps on old cards, vintagey cards. Level X stuff is blowing up. Megas are blowing up. There's a ton of talk about Z&G Emporium having shilled out sales, like sales where the bids are inflated in a fake way. And, cards are just selling for crazy record prices. And there's really no signs of that slowing down necessarily. So singles, slabs, both still very hot. Notably, the Seismitoad from Black Bolt has had a 170% increase in price in the last 7 days.
It's like 200.
It's $200. Yes. Hate to say I told you so, but the second I saw that card, we pulled it on stream like
I really wish
before the
that
set
I had
even
heard
released.
somebody say that that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think I pulled it on the Tuesday before release. I was ripping for Mario, and the second I saw the card, I said, this is going to be the top chase in the set for art rares. No question about it.
I have a gripe with the Pokemon community. They
Yeah,
gotta
tell them.
stop giving you these kind of wins.
Oh,
So we don't have to hear you say I told you so.
it
Like,
was not a hard call by any means. Super dope artwork done by
it is a
Shinji.
good looking card, yeah.
Shinji's done tons of super successful cards for the Pokemon TCG. As soon as you lay eyes on the card, you know it's going to be a chase. It's just Shinji just doesn't miss.
Every shuckle I
Um,
see, I lay my eyes on it, and I think that's gonna be a chase.
yeah, well, unfortunately, you're wrong. I don't think we've ever had a Shuckle chase.
That's debatable.
But it's weird that card is as expensive as it is, especially because the set is still declining in price. I mean, very slightly. But if we saw like singles starting to climb. Normally the set would climb along with it, but it's not. So I don't know if it's people who are like trying to master set, who are like, I don't want to miss out on this card and have it be $300, so I'm going to buy it when it's 130, 140, 150, 160, etc. Like they were following the trend up to try to not get beat. It could be a little bit of that. It could be shill. It could be somebody saying like, hey, yo, it's time to get the Seismitoads. Like put it in a Discord or a Reddit and 500 people buy out Seismitoad. There's a lot of different things that could be happening. I don't really know. Nobody will ever really know exactly what made it go. But it's Shinji Kanda. I mean, Giratina, Magikarp, the dude doesn't miss. And it's also not super surprising to me that we have expensive art rares coming out of a set where it's so fucking hard to pull them. Mm-hmm. There's however many, 100 or whatever it is in the set. I mean, the odds of pulling that specific card are extremely
1 in a million.
Well, however many art rares, but it's not just like that. So like, let me see. I can probably do the math on it real quick. Black Bolt total art rares. Is art rare the Japanese word, or is it illustration rare?
I don't know. That sounds English to me. Art rare. Yeah, that's English.
IR is Japanese. I don't remember right this second. It says there's 72 art rares. So let's say art rare pull rate Black Bolt. Where is the number I need? Okay. Oh, it is illustration rare.
Well, both of those phrases are English.
No, I know, but in English they're referred to as illustration rares, not art rares. Art rares is what they're referred to if they're Japanese.
Yeah, I know. I was just being an asshole.
Okay, so the pack itself has a 30.56% chance of containing either a Pokeball, a double rare, an ultra rare, or an illustration rare. You have a 21% chance of it being a Pokeball, a 5% chance of it being... Wait, hold on a second. Master Ball and Special Illustrations, 5 and 1.2.5. Okay. So it looks like you have a 16.39% chance. So you have 1 in 3 odds of pulling anything out of the pack. Then you have to exponentially multiply that 1 in 3 odds by 16%. So if you hit on 1 in 3, there's only a 16% chance of that hit being an illustration rare. Mm-hmm. And then you have to again exponentially do it to the 72nd power because there's 72 illustration rares.
Right.
And that's assuming that the base rarity for all illustration rares is identical.
Right.
So whatever that number is, statistically speaking, it's far harder to pull than an SIR, which apparently has a 1.25% chance of a pull. So 1 in 100 packs for SIR, 1 in however many thousands of packs it would be for an illustration, for specifically that illustration rare.
Right.
So to me, having like your Victini, for example, which is very hard to pull, right? Maybe it's a 0.5% chance of pulling getting a black and white rare. Having that be more expensive than the Chase illustration rare doesn't statistically make as much sense to me. And Seismitoad is significantly harder to pull specifically, but there will be more Seismitoads pulled, if that makes sense.
A lot more depends on the rarity of the illustration rares.
They're way less rare. There are far more illustration rares printed than Victinis.
Right.
So more people in total will pull. This is very hard to explain. More collectors in total will pull Seismitoad, but more people trying to master set will have a harder time pulling Seismitoad than Victini.
Got you.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Got it. No, more.
I'm kidding. I'm just being an ass.
All right. Well, I think it kind of makes sense. It makes sense in my head anyway. So yeah, okay, let's shift gears again off black and white because we have another not necessarily market update. Maybe we can save it for later. Let's save it for later. We'll talk about it after your Pokemon highlight. So that's basically it for the Pokemon market. Things are still very, very volatile. Sealed products are still performing very well overall. It's hard to microanalyze on a week-to-week basis. I can go in and pull specific products that are doing very, 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 very well, i.e. Celebrations, Evolving Skies, the same shit that I've been talking about since we started this podcast. Celebrations is relatively new to be on our list of like very fast movers, but everything 151, Prismatic, Celebrations, Evolving Skies, any of the specialty sets, Crown Zenith is up to 3,000 a case for ETBs. I mean, they're insane, right? Like the prices are just crazy, crazy high because there's a ton of demand for Pokemon right now. And hopefully that changes soon. Not that the demand dwindles, hopefully the supply increases without negatively impacting the demand. That would be the ideal situation. That would be like my dream, where we still have all these amazing people in the hobby who want to collect Pokemon, and the demand is high enough that smaller shops that aren't corporate monoliths are able to provide it at MSRP. So local game stores can go back to charging MSRP. So Target will still have some product on the shelf here and there. Like,
Doubtful.
maybe not every single set every time, but there will be options, right? When a kid goes to Target, they can get a pack of Pokemon cards. That's where we want to be. That's a very healthy place. We have not been in that healthy place for 6 months or so, maybe 8 months.
Fuck them kids.
But that's it for the market. I don't want to talk about it.
I did just recently see a video. It was a Black Bolt Light player drop at, I think it was a Target or something, and everybody just attacked the shit out of
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not even like those are the worst types of people on earth. They're not even making profits off of it. It's not even a profitable set to try to scalp like that. Like the market price is so low comparatively to retail price that you'd make more money doing something else, committing retail arbitrage in the store, going and finding items that are on clearance that you can sell on Amazon for 80% more. The margins that they're making
just go get a fucking job.
Right, but you can get a job and you can work and that's fine. But a lot of people work and still don't have enough money to make ends meet. I don't personally have anything against the idea of retail arbitrage. There's a ton of people who make a full-time career out of retail arbitrage. That's like people who, if you're not familiar with what retail arbitrage is.
You say arbitrage one more time, I'm going to shoot myself in the face.
All right. Well, I'll try not to say it. Arbitrage. The people who do it, they go and they scan barcodes and they look for items that are selling. Do not put something on the screen that is going to get this video flagged and taken off. Jesus H Christ.
Continue.
They go into stores, dollar stores, Targets, Walmarts, whatever, and they look for items that are on clearance. They scan barcodes using the eBay app and using the Amazon app, the Target and the Walmart app, and they find items that are selling for higher on those apps than they are selling for in the store. And sometimes you can find items that sell for significantly higher, 60, 70, 80, 130% more. A lot of times you can be very successful doing that with books. A lot of books that are sold in like the Dollar Tree, you can pay $1 for $1.25 now at Dollar Tree, and they're selling for like $19.99 online. And I don't think that like there's inherently an issue with that. Some people are going to disagree with me and they're going to call that person a scalper. I disagree completely. The person who's buying it on Amazon has every right to drive to Dollar General and buy it there, but there's a reason they're buying it on Amazon. They either don't want to or are incapable of, and because of those two conditions, they have to pay more, and the market demands that they pay whatever the online market price is. Hopefully we get to a place where people realize like, hey, it's not profitable to do this with Pokemon. Like stealing 65 boxes off the shelf out in front of the person behind me no longer makes sense. That's where we want to be. That's a healthy spot to be. We still want the product to move very quickly. We still want people in the hobby. We want people to be able to find product locally, maybe not every single time, but sometimes, right? It can't just be like, I don't even bother looking anymore, or I watch videos online of people getting into fights. That's not balanced well. But when we get to a point where most of the time it's in stock, occasionally if a hot set comes out, it's a little bit harder to find, but products are available generally at or maybe 10% over MSRP. That's very, very healthy. There's been times when I've been a part of the Pokemon community where you couldn't sell product at wholesale. You had to sell under wholesale cost to be able to move the product. And that's also an extremely unhealthy spot to be, because then your collection of singles that's currently worth whatever, we'll just assign a random number to it, $1,000, all of a sudden is worth $100 because nobody wants it. There's no demand for it. So either one of these places that we've been through is not the healthiest place to be. A healthy spot to be is like right before Twilight Masquerade, when most boxes were selling for right around MSRP, but it was still relatively easy to find product. That's kind of the sweet spot. Then
Let's
there's
get
like,
back there.
yeah, I agree. It would be great to be able to provide product at MSRP. It would be amazing to be able to buy product at wholesale cost, at a true like a cost that I would pay through a distributor. It'd be great if my distributor ever had anything in stock when I logged in online, but they don't. You literally can't buy a single Pokemon branded item through a major US distributor. One of the biggest distributors in the Pokemon hobby has 0 items in stock. Literally
Pigeon Boy?
nothing. I'm probably not supposed to dox the name of the company, but it's not the Michelin Man or whatever the fuck you just said.
Pigeon Boy.
Pigeon Boy.
Our favorite scalper.
No, Pigeon Boy has stock. He's got that good.
Our favorite scalper. Speaking of birds, let's go into my Pokemon highlight.
Okay.
That you have explained to us what retail arbitrage is. Yeah. And I didn't pull out a weapon. I like how you saw immediately what I was doing and you said stop.
Yeah, that's not a good call.
You saw my eyes venture away
I'm like,
from the
don't do that.
That's really funny. So this week, there's no shout out to anybody because I chose this one by myself.
Yeah. Take that, everybody who deserves a shout out. Zack Mo doesn't care about you.
Yeah. Well, the only 2 people who said something were Charlie and JB.
Well, I like you guys, but clearly Zach doesn't.
Right, clearly. I like JB. Charlie, So this week we're doing Pokemon number 54. Let you guess what it is.
I know what it is. You already told me. It would be disingenuous of me to register a guess.
It is from Gen 5.
No, it's not.
Obviously. I like how you thought about that for a second.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's Seedot. We're doing Seedot from Gen 1, which is Kanto. So Seedot is one of 14 Pokemon that one could collect foreign Pokedex entries for in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. It's interesting. Seedot acquires the most loops, the capture style, to be captured in Pokemon Ranger, surpassing even Metagross. If you ever play Pokemon Ranger, then you understand that trivia. Junichi Masuda. You know who that is?
Sounds like someone who worked for Pokemon at one point.
I'm gonna assume the same because I don't know who it is. Junichi Masuda has revealed that Psyduck was considered for the role of Pikachu's counterpart in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee instead of Eevee. That would have been really fun. Pokemon Let's Go Psyduck. That would okay. That was interesting.
How's a everybody, bro?
Whoever has their headphones and just went like this. Instead of Eevee, but it was ultimately not chosen due to it being I almost just said demented. Deemed too similar in color to Pikachu.
Wow, good thing you didn't say that, but then you just said it anyway.
Well, it's not the reason why it wasn't chosen. I thought it said demented for a second. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Man, we have fun with these highlights, huh?
Oh yeah, they're the best.
Psyduck is Junichi Masuda's favorite Pokemon, in case you were wondering. Don't know who Junichi Masuda.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Although Psyduck could inherit the move Psychic as an egg move starting in Generation 2, it could not learn it by TM29 until Generation 4. In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Psyduck is programmed to learn Simple Beam through breeding, but no Pokemon in those games can learn Simple Beam, making the move obtainable until Pokemon Home was updated, which I think is weird. It shares this trait with Spoink, in case you were wondering. Psyduck's pretty cool. It's it's a little chubby yellow guy. Misty has one. It's very interesting that it's not a psychic Pokemon, but it can learn psychic, it can learn confusion. Same thing with Golduck. and they're not psychic Pokemon, which is stupid. Psyduck is the only Pokemon to be featured in every artwork of the tropical
Tropical Islands.
tropical Mega Battle and World Championships. Psyduck appears to be based on a duck.
You don't say.
Yeah. Its yellow coloration, proportion, and simple anatomy could be inspired by rubber ducks in particular. It's also shared something similarities with platypuses, such as the lack of a neck.
Hey, yo.
Same.
Yeah, feeling pretty fucking attacked right now, Pokemon. Why don't you take it easy?
Its evolved form, Golduck, it may take inspiration from a mythical Japanese creature, Kappa, that lives next to water streams and plays tricks on people.
That's cool.
That is cool. Psyduck suffering from headaches. Psyduck suffering from headaches from its latent psychic abilities and sometimes being unable to control them. May be inspired by similar tropes in fantasy or science fiction stories. I suck at reading. The golden color of its body.
Science fiction stories.
The golden color of its body may represent psychic powers, as gold is often associated with psychic
Pretty sure it's just because he's a fucking duck. Who wrote that in the entry?
Abilities in Pokemon. Name origin. Psyduck may be a combination of Psy or Psychic.
Psychic and duck.
Referring to its mental powers, and duck. Koduck, which is its Japanese name, may be combination of Ko, which is also small or child, and duck. And in German, it's called Enton. I did look this up specifically.
Please.
In German, it's called Enton. From Ente, E-N-T-E, which is German for duck and on for Mon. So it's literally Duckmon.
Duckmon.
Duckmon in German. Anton. Oh, French is fun. Psycho Quack.
What is it?
Psycho Quack.
Psycho Quack.
P-S-Y-K-O-K-W-A-K.
Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend who was a psycho quack.
Got him. She doesn't listen to this.
No. She's also
that was
fictional.
Psyduck. So I also looked up some arts. If you want to pull these up, because you're a lot faster than me on doing these. I
already have them. Name the sets. I have my favorites up.
I don't know the sets. This is Slowpoke and Psyduck GX.
Oh yeah, I already knew. Yeah, that's Unified Minds alt art.
That's a really cool one. You should pull it up so you can show the people.
Got it. What else? Any other ones that you want me to pull up?
And a honorable mention is Psyduck 70 out of 109.
What does it look like?
It's from Team Rocket Strikes Back or something. Team Rocket.
Oh yeah.
So those are the two
that
honorable mentions.
Cool. Team Rocket Returns. Yeah, he's chilling on the beach.
And I will
chilling on the beach.
I was going to explain why I like that card so much.
All right.
Compared to others.
Relax.
You just,
Relax. Okay, if you're a viewer, you're going to be able to see the cards. Zack Mo is going to hopefully talk about them in a way such that you'll be able to understand what we're seeing.
Okay, so in this one, if you're just listening on Spotify, this is the one from, you said, Unified Minds?
Yeah, this is the Unified Minds alternate art, Slowpoke and Psyduck GX.
So why I chose this one specifically as the best one, in my opinion, is because there's a Shelder biting Psyduck's tail, which is, if you are a fan of Pokemon, you know that that's how Slowpoke evolves into Slowbro. So it's clearly Slowpoke is trying to help Psyduck evolve, but he just looks stressed the fuck out. Like, what are you doing to me, my guy? And the poor Shelder's just biting his tail. And I think it's fucking hilarious. It is an awesome fucking artwork. Your thoughts?
I don't disagree. I think it's a pretty cool art. It's definitely not the best, but it's a cool art.
Oh, excuse me. You're going to say the Misty Psyduck?
Relax. I got several pulled up.
Okay, so this one is from the Team Rocket Returns. This one I chose specifically because I was going through every single Psyduck card, and all of them always have him stressed the fuck out with his hands on his head. And then there's this lovely one where he is just chilling on a fucking beach, arms at his side, just staring into nothing, just being Psyduck. I thought that was
No
fucking awesome.
thoughts, no thoughts in brain.
There really isn't, and he's not stressed the fuck out. So it's different because all the other cards he's always fucking stressed.
I do like the reflection of the sunset on this card. This is pretty cool.
It's a dope card. I'm surprised I'd never seen it
Tanaka
before.
did good. This is a good one. I like it.
And yeah, he's not stressed. He's just chilling on the fuck. Oh, that was the other part of it. Maybe it's a platypus. Those hairs on its head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't disagree. That's a very cool Psyduck card. When I already knew that you were going to pick the alt art, but then I didn't know you would pick that one. That one's pretty cool.
Well, the alt art is hilarious. Oh, this was a contender for me.
This is a very cool Psyduck card, in my opinion. This is the claymation style Psyduck from Neo Destiny. Very, very cool Psyduck card. Obviously, he's looking a little stressed. He kind of looks more confused, but he's made of clay. This card's pretty rad.
I have terrible eyes. I thought it was a Ditto.
You thought it was a Ditto? No, it's just a Psyduck who is made of clay.
On my phone, I didn't see the white in the eyes, so I thought it was Ditto eyes.
Got it. It is not. Here's another honorable mention for cool Psyduck cards. Obviously, everybody likes the Misty Psyduck. Don't really need to say too much more about it. It's from Destined Rivals, if you don't know. This is probably my number 2 favorite Psyduck card of all time. Okay.
Well, to be fair, I didn't see that when I was looking up Psyduck cards.
So this is chosen that. There's 2 cards. The last card is my favorite of all time, and that one you also probably didn't see. This is the Munch Psyduck, is what it's known as. It is.
If you're unfamiliar, Edvard Munch is the artist who did the Scream.
Right. And so this is part of the Munch series. There's 4 or 5 Pokemon illustrated in this style. Gengar is my favorite Pokemon of all time. He's in the background of this card. Haunter up above him, and then Psyduck doing the Scream, the Munch Scream, illustrated by none other. Maybe on the bottom left. Yeah. Illustrated by none other than
Tomokazu
Kamiya. An incredible card, very valuable card. A little out of price range for me at the moment.
That is a really cool card.
And then my favorite Psyduck illustration, also done by Tomokazu Kamiya, part of the Japanese generations. It was a promo from the XY era. I believe I can't remember the name of the set right now, but it's very expensive. It's like $2,500 per booster box, but this is a promo from that Kyunsen collection or something like that. Anyway, also illustrated by Tomokazu Kamiya. Has a Psyduck hiding behind a tree with a trainer in front, presumably a trainer screaming. Very, very cool illustration style. And it's one of the cards that... Where is there a Pikachu?
Look at the cheeks on that thing. That thing looks like a Pikachu.
Oh, the person screaming?
Yeah.
It's like Kamiya style. It's very like characterized. But what's cool about this card, you can see all the hearts on it if you're watching. Those actually are the reverse hollow pattern. So when you move the card left and right or up and down, all those hearts kind of shimmer. The Japanese reverses are fucking incredible, and this card is really, really, really sick.
I think also, that's a Pikachu.
It's not a Pikachu, it's a person. Also extremely expensive. I think that's a lot of really cool cards. And
if you were watching, let me know if you think that was a Pikachu as well.
Definitely not a Pikachu.
All right, well, let them decide as well.
Great highlight, though. For real. That was really good. Very thorough.
Yeah. There were also some other anecdotes, but I forgot them.
That's good.
Well, it was a busy day at work, and I was really hot all fucking day. We got in a lot of fucking... We got in like 7 shipments of socks. Big-ass boxes. It was very annoying.
It's definitely hot.
Yeah, and it's very hot. So I wanted to... rewind it back to last week. Yep. And how much shit we were talking about Dragonite.
Mega Derpinite.
Now, full disclaimer, I still think it looks like shit. But I saw a theory that it may be alluding to what Gen 10 is going to be based off of. And I found this theory very interesting and kind of plausible. I don't like your face.
I don't like that Pokemon being what Gen 10 is going to be like.
Well, let me explain. Please. The theory goes as that it's going to be it's set in like Greece.
It's going to be what?
set in Greece. Like like
Okay,
Galar region
okay.
is more like English, and
Yeah,
S2
sure. But
is
Z
Spain.
through A is in Paris.
Okay, that has nothing to do with it. Gen 10 I'm talking about.
Okay, go ahead.
Z through A. So if you look at that Dragonite and if you look at Hermes,
Mm-hmm.
they are very similar.
Is Hermes that beat?
No, but with the wing placements and shit like that, it's very similar. And I'm assuming that you're looking up a picture of Hermes.
I'm trying to find a picture that looks even remotely similar.
They got wings in the same spots.
Yeah,
They have the winged feet on
yeah,
like
you're
the
right.
legs and
You're
shit.
right. Yeah. Yeah, here we
So
go. This is a good one. I'll share this one. Hold on. Oh, it's such a small image. I need a better.
also, fuck, I'm trying to remember the exact word. Catechus, I think it may be called.
This is a low res image, but for those of you who are watching, you can get the general gist by looking at that picture.
Right. He has the winged feet. Makes sense. That's exactly what I was talking about. I think that's called the Catechus.
The thing in his hand?
Yeah, the staff. So that also could be the wings on its head. I could be wrong on the wording of that.
Yeah, it's not pulling anything up, and I have no idea what it's called. Oh, yeah, I just spelled it wrong. Maybe it's not pronounced that way either. What the?
Caduceus. Caduceus. Caduceus.
Caduceus.
Caduceus.
Caduceus.
Krankenwagen.
I don't know, but you know what? It's like it also looks like it's something. The symbol of logistics. I feel like you see that in a hospital all the time. No.
Yeah, it's also the symbol of like healthcare and shit all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the theory, is that Gen 10 is going to be Greek based off of the Mega Dragonite. And while looking at Dragonite, it's not a far off theory. As somebody who likes Greek mythology, I'm kind of into that theory.
I actually am also very into that theory. And that would lead us to like some really badass possibilities.
And it makes me not dislike it as much. The Mega.
I still
think I still think it looks stupid. I think they fumbled 100%. But if that's where they are going with it, I understand.
I actually just looked up images. I like it even less than I liked it last week. I didn't know that was possible, but it is. Last week, I think I rated it as the worst Pokemon of all time. This week, I would rate it as a fucking Digimon. This thing is terrible.
Well, it doesn't have any mechanical parts to it.
This thing is awful, man.
I don't disagree. They really fumbled with that. If they were going for a Hermes look, they really fumbled.
Terrible.
Yeah. But the theory, it kind of like, it tracks a little bit for me. And I'm hyped on if it's Greek. A setting in Greece with like Greek mythology type Pokemon, I think is a very cool concept.
Yes, I do not disagree.
And it makes me wonder if like the legendaries could like all be like God.
Yeah, that'd
like,
be dope.
Inspired, like a Zeus inspired shit like that. That'd be cool. As long as they don't look like the Thunderous, Slanderous, and those fucking shits. As long as they don't look like that.
This is a very low res meme, but it is pretty funny. I'll share this and then we'll stop with all the screen shares. This is going to be really hard to even see, and we probably shouldn't even do it, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
If you're just watching, it's the top one is like a fan art depiction of what Mega Dragonite should have been looking like. And
that's kind of what I described last week with the more slender body.
Yeah. Like what every single person who ever thought about what Dragonite could look like as a Mega thought. It's a really cool looking one. And it says, me, I want Mega Dragonite. And on the bottom, it's the current Mega Dragonite. And it says, Mom, we have Mega Dragonite at home.
But now looking at it again, it's
terrible.
More into the theory.
It's terrible. But I do like that theory, and that would be sick.
That would be really sick. I would be very, very happy with that.
Bro, there's so many possibilities.
Like with Greek mythology wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they can do all the main gods, which would be so like you have, Poseidon, Zeus, Hera, Athena, Hades. I mean, you can do inspired by all those. I
That'd be
doubt they'd
so
do like
sick.
minor gods.
Why? They're gonna add 100+ Pokemon.
Well, then if they're all based off of gods, that'd be really interesting.
I mean, they maybe won't all
Dionysus,
be based. They won't necessarily be all be based off of gods, but if they're all like inspired by Grecian lore or Grecian mythology,
maybe get like more Cyclops Pokemon and
it'd be fucking sick, dude.
Centaur, Fawns.
Hopefully, they don't all
That-
look derpy as fuck like that Dragonite.
Hopefully,
That thing's
we can
terrible,
only
dude.
hope.
I'm in a
I'm not
bad
looking
mood.
forward to Z to A. There was something you wanted to ask me earlier. And you said we'll bring it up later.
No. I wasn't gonna ask you anything. I just wanted to make mention of Phantasmal Flames, the set that
Oh,
was leaked today. Leaked,
right. I
announced.
saw like a very brief thing. Jimmy Shoes sent me something. I really didn't look at it.
So yeah, TCG, Pokemon TCG leaked or announced an English set release in November of this year. It's called Phantasmal Flames. It's incredibly meta breaking. It's going to be a fucking problem. They better start the printers last year for this motherfucker. Maybe they did. Maybe they knew how crazy this would be, so they have been printing it secretly. I
Why
don't
it's going to
know.
be so crazy?
So it's a set that features a Mega Charizard and a Mega Gengar, two of the current most expensive Megas that are available, and two of the most popular Pokemon in Pokemon history. It's fucking insane. Phantasmal Forces. So it's a mixture, Phantasmal Flames. So it's a mixture of Phantom Forces, which is why I keep saying Phantasmal Forces. It basically appears to be a mixture of Phantom Forces and Flashfire. So XY Flashfire is where the Megazard comes from, and Phantom Forces is where Mega Gengar comes
Not
from.
when you said that, I took it as a direct mixture of those, but it's like a new. They're all going to be new.
It'll be new, yeah. It'll be new artwork, but it's going to basically be like Flashfire inspired, which is where all the Mega Charizards come in, and Phantom Forces inspired, which is where all the Gengars come in, and it's called Phantasmal Flames. So
I like the name. That's a pretty dope name.
It's insane, dude. Like, we are in for a real treat of a set, in my opinion. There were really incredible secret rares in Flashfire, where they were like a slightly gold border. The cost Flashfire is such a great set.
Did they already announce the next like Japanese sets that these most likely?
Well, we know about Inferno X already. So my theory, and this isn't really confirmed anywhere, but my theory is that in Japanese, this is even more exciting for me personally. In Japanese, we're going to get Inferno X, and then we're going to get an equivalent, something to do with either Abyss or Phantom, like some similarly named, something along those lines. Either Phantasm, Phantom, Abyss, something along those name, could be somewhere in that genre, and that'll be the Gengar set. So we'll have, you know how Japan often does these dual releases where we get, set one, set two, and then in English, those two sets are put together and released as one, and it'll be Phantasmal Flames.
That's pretty cool.
That's my guess as to what's going to happen. That's not confirmed.
You know, it would be really cool. A shiny Mega Gengar.
We have only really ever gotten one.
There is one?
It's a Japanese card. I don't think it exists in English. Let me double check though.
Because that shiny, I think, is one of the best.
Oh yeah, it's in Phantom Forces as well. It's a promo from the Phantom Forces era. I'll pull it up.
That is one of the best shinies. I think it gets enough recognition, but they should have made the regular Gengar fucking white too as a shiny.
Nah, dude. Purple Gengar is fire, and the shiny's excellent as well. That's what the card
shiny
looks like.
Is garbage. I can barely tell it apart.
Oh, the shiny of Gengar. I understand what you're saying, and I don't disagree with that at all.
Okay.
But you were saying regular Gengar should have been white instead of purple.
No, the shiny should have been
understood. White. Yeah. Maybe like more of a silverish hue, and then like stark white for Mega Gengar.
Yeah, I would have been fine with anything other
Yes,
than
but like slightly
purple
less
that it is.
purple.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
don't
is a
disagree.
really cool card.
Yeah, this is Mega Gengar EX. It's a
What I
promo
really
though.
liked about these mega cards in the XY era, and I'm
I
sure we've
own this
touched on it
card. How did I
before.
forget about this? I own this in English. It's at PSA right now.
So one thing, as I was saying, that I really enjoy about the mega cards from XY is that they have in the English, they have the Japanese, and then in the Japanese, that is English. Am I
Yes,
wrong?
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. No, no, no. You're correct, and that's very, very cool touch that they've done on those cards. I was just looking at the graph for this card, and it's about to absolutely fucking explode. I'm sure all these Mega Gengars are about to go crazy now that we know that there's a Mega Gengar set coming. I sadly just sold a Mega Gengar, a Japanese copy of one, but I have several, so
Go
it'll
get
be
it back.
okay for me. It's gone. It sold it.
Go get it
And I'm not
back.
gonna. It's like 3 times what I sold it for already in 2 weeks.
I didn't tell you to buy it back. I said go get it back.
Mm. I like what you're suggesting.
There you go.
Robbery, larceny.
Just a New York and a New Jersey fella. You're in your wife beater.
Yeah, I
With
just hope the guy doesn't try to run away.
yeah. I ain't
Foiled
buddy.
again.
God damn it! Why do they always run?
It's
He
just
ain't
us,
running after going.
like the camera just follows us for a block, and then we're both like hunched over, fucking sucking wind,
I'm sprawled out on a fucking lawn.
turning your pump to activity mode as quick as you can.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
I need a hot dog.
Get me a hot dog. I'll be fine. What is that from The Longest Yard? Diaz, when he's out of breath when they're training in the yard. Can of corn and I'll be fine. Can of corn and I'll be fine.
I forgot about that until you just said it. Now I remember the reference.
Oh, good times. So that's pretty
Very,
cool.
yeah, dude, I'm very pumped for it. I'm extremely excited for the whole Mega era. I'm very, very hopeful that we enter into more of like a normal availability. Supposedly, the print runs are going to be higher. I don't know how any of that's going to work.
I have
I
no faith
stand
in
by
that
my
whatsoever.
I stand by my predictions that we're going to see some late era sets reprint, late Scarlet Violet era sets reprint. I don't think we'll get much of like SV3. I don't think we're going to get more booster boxes of 1 through 5. I think they're done. We might get more like bundles and ETBs of like Paldea. Probably no more. Maybe like packs of Obsidian. I don't think anything outside of those. We probably won't see any more 4 and 5. We might see surging bundles hit. I don't think we're going to see much in the way of Twilight, maybe a little bit more. And then I don't think we'll see any Stellar or Journey. We'll probably see another big print run of Destined Rivals, is my guess. But we're going to continue to see Prismatic and 151 hit the market during the Mega era. And that's really what we're going to see. Is the bulk of what we see on the shelves is going to be 151 and Prismatic, to the point where I wouldn't be surprised if Prismatic starts to sit on shelves. I really wouldn't. That wouldn't shock me at all. I think they're going to continue pumping Prismatic out until it's like, I'm over it. Which I've been over Prismatic since the third day, but
pack one.
Never. I am not a fan of that set. But I'm very excited for Mega. I really hope we can get to a place where I can get it for a price that I can charge a reasonable price for it. But the market dictates all of that. Yeah, I know, man. The market dictates all of it. I can't get it from a distributor. Distributors are only selling to major players. I mean, 6 boxes, right? But like what I sell 600 boxes. So I have to buy it from a wholesale connection. The wholesaler has to charge a price that makes sense for them. They could, very easily get retail for it. So the way everything is going right now is very, very difficult to obtain product at any kind of a reasonable price. But I'm hopeful that we get a lot of the mega set and we can, sell it at a reasonable price and obtain it at a reasonable price. Either way, I'm fucking pumped. I just can't wait to open megas again. It's such a treat to be able to open stuff right now that contains mega, and we're fortunate in the Collectors Club that we have people that love doing that. So I get to see them on a semi-regular basis.
Well, everybody in the Collectors Club just loves ripping anything.
Yeah, that's true. I think we're still. I still feel like we're very fortunate to have not just one at this point, like a fair percentage of customers who are able to afford vintagey type rips and do them sort of indiscriminately. Like, oh yeah, today I'm gonna rip $3,000 worth of Pokemon cards. Like that's a very, like, we're very, I think, lucky to be able to watch that happen on a regular basis.
100%, I agree.
And it's just a really cool thing. I'm excited for Mega to continue. I have Mega stuff on hand for this upcoming week of streams, but it's all the old stuff, so it's not going to be, it's not like everybody can buy Flash Fire or Team Up or whatever. Not that Team Up has Megas, but you know what I mean. You get the point. I do have Flash Fire though. I'm debating listing it or keeping it. I might keep it now.
While you debate that, and while we leave it on that very hopeful note, why don't we get into some rankings?
Oh shit, I forgot we have to do rankings.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're on episode 75 million, and
dude, I don't know. I forgot. It's really hot in this office right now. I don't have an AC in this office.
Oh, you did.
You thought wrong. Last year I did. I never put it. I didn't put it in this year.
Why not?
I just never did it.
Okay.
I guess I was lazy when it was time to put in air conditioners, and I never put it in. It was like cool enough that I felt like I wouldn't need it, and now it's 100 degrees today, and it's too late to go get it now.
I don't hate the answer. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Zack Mo. I just didn't do it.
I don't know. I don't know how else to answer the question. It just never got done. All right, so I got to pull up a ranking thingamajig.
Somebody did suggest what we're going to do for this first one, and I don't remember who, but thank you.
All right. What setup am I doing here?
Everything. Everywhere, all at once.
Everything is awesome. Okay.
So we're going to do
all type, all gens, default form, any evolution.
So somebody suggested that we do it most sus looking.
Most sus looking.
Yeah.
All right.
So I thought that
we need to start staking these, dude. There needs to be some sort of punishment for whoever has the shittier list.
Okay. What would you like to do? Well, that's completely opinion based, though.
We'll workshop it, because we'll workshop the idea. We won't do it this week. Emolga. So 10 being least.
10 being the least. Yeah.
Okay. As we both put Emolga in slot number 10.
Iron Hands.
Iron Hands. Sorry, I have the screen share on, but I didn't say it out loud. Iron Hands. Can I zoom out? Whoa.
Whoa.
Is that better? Not really. Centiscorch.
A little sussy.
Rhyhorn.
I am very curious of how we're going to be ranking these.
Oddish. Anaconda. Varoom. Graveyard.
Graveyard or graveyard?
I call it Graveyard.
But it's Grieve.
Maybe it's Grievard. Graveyard makes more sense to me.
I don't know. Okay.
2 left. Zorua. Oh boy, my number 1 slot's open. This is a problem. Oh, Poliwag. Poor guy's not sussy at all.
That's debatable.
All right, I got my list of my top 10 most sus.
All right, so we're going from least sus to the most sus.
Yeah.
Number 10, we both have Emolga.
Yes.
I don't know why you did that, but okay.
I'll put it back up when it's time.
Number 9, I have Grievard.
I have Rhyhorn.
Okay. Grievard, it's just a little, he's a puppy.
Yeah, yep. He's
sus at
not
all.
sussy.
Number 8, I have Rhyhorn.
I have Oddish.
Okay. Number 7, I have Varoom.
Sandaconda. I have room way higher.
It's just an engine. It's not that sus.
Dude, did you see his face?
Yeah, it's a
No.
fucking engine. I saw
Nope.
its face.
Nope, you did not.
Yeah, he's pulling up a picture. I'm guessing.
I sure am.
Just a fucking.
I'll put up the picture when we announce the list further.
Okay. 6, I have Zorua.
Grievard.
Okay. 5, I have Oddish. Oddish is suspect to me.
Not to me. Centiskorch is what I have in number 5. I do think Centiskorch is quite sus.
Oddish just that little plant guy. I don't know.
I did think when I was writing Oddish, like, he's kind of sus. Like, I wrote it at number 8, and then I was like, he is kind of sus.
He's sus to me. 4, I have Centiskorch.
Yeah, Centiskorch kind of creeps me out. I have Zorua only because I was running out of spots.
That's fair. Number 3, I have Iron Hands.
I have Varoom at number 3.
Okay.
And let me tell you why.
Tell me why.
Let me show you why.
Show me why.
Show me why.
Jinx in those.
The fact that we both said that at the same time is really bad. All right, let's get a little zoom.
What is sus about this engine? What, that?
Yeah, dude. Look how sussy his mouth is.
Fine.
Mad sus.
Is it sus?
Or yeah, is it... dude. What that mouth do?
Yeah.
Sus.
It's not sus. It's more sus. I'm more sus of you now.
Sus Varoom, dude.
What that mouth do?
Sus Varoom.
2, I have Sandaconda.
Iron Hands. Should have put him at number 1.
Yeah. Number 1, I have Poliwag. And you're mad at it.
I also have Poliwag.
That little guy's going to hypnotize you and then do things to you.
Nah, Poliwag's super cute.
No, he's gonna use hypnosis. You're gonna fall asleep, and then he's gonna call in for a room, and you're gonna find out what that do.
I think
exactly what's gonna happen.
I think Iron Hands is definitely super sus.
Out of the 10, I would give it to Iron Hands.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at Poliwag being sus because Poliwag is sus.
I think Oddish is more sus than Poliwag.
See, no, now it's the two of them together. One's going to use hypnosis, and then Oddish is going to come in with like stun spore. So now you're paralyzed, and you're now in sleep paralysis.
My sleep paralysis demon Iron Hands can come in and finish off the job.
No, and then Varoom's going to come in and show you what that mouth do.
Yuck. All right, what's next?
I don't know. Can you think of anything off the top of your head for a one of our fun little rankings?
All right, let's do we'll do another 1 through 10 blind ranking of a Pokemon that you would go.
The sentence is almost finished. Keep going.
Okay, let's try this. Which Pokemon would you most enjoy going to have a cup of coffee with? Or like some other like similar leisure type activity.
Which Pokemon would you like to hang out with?
Yeah, but hang out is like you have to be out in public with this Pokemon, and other people have to know that you're actively engaging with it.
Okay, so we'll go to Starbucks with.
Yeah, Starbucks. Okay, which Pokemon would you be most likely or least likely to go to Starbucks with?
10 being
I'm not going with that Pokemon. 1 being I definitely want to go with that Pokemon.
Gotcha.
All right, here we go. Graveler.
1. That's really funny. At least he can hold the coffee.
Yeah, he's got opposable thumbs. Kricketot. I'm just picturing myself in Starbucks with these Pokemon. Probably there. Quillfish.
Excuse me.
After Quillfish, we have Vespiquen. After Vespa Queen, we have Excelgor. You good?
Yeah.
After Excelgor, we have Green Plumage Squawkabilly. This is the Elvis Squawkabilly.
Aren't they all Elvis?
I mean, this particular one, sprite of it or whatever, looks quite a bit like Elvis. Seedot. Sort of indifferent.
Yeah.
Playing a dangerous game here. Cosmo M.
Why was that?
It's not even physically possible.
Sure,
The logistics of that are a fucking nightmare. I mean, okay. We'll assume there's a Starbucks large enough. Swalot. And last but not least, Huntail. That actually worked out perfectly.
All right. Starting from number 10, I have Quillfish.
I have Huntail. Quillfish is, I mean, equally shitty.
I mean, he looks pissed off. He's gonna start quilling everybody. 9, I have Graveler.
I have Quillfish at number 9.
Okay. 8, I have Cricketot.
I have Graveler at number 8. Why do you have
7,
Cricketot at? Well, I have Cricketot at number 7, I guess.
Yeah. It's just gonna sit there and make fucking sound the entire time. It's gonna be annoying as fuck to everybody. People are in there on their laptops trying to do work.
That's what I was thinking. And Cricketot's just going to be like chirping away.
Exactly. It's fucking annoying. 7, I have Excelgor. He just doesn't look like a good time.
That's where Cricketot was for me. It was number 7.
6, I have Squawkabilly. I just feel like
this is so funny. I have Excelgor at number 6.
I just feel like it'd be annoying. 5, I have Cosmo M.
And I have Squawkabilly.
Gotcha. 4, I have Huntail.
For
just
4,
because I had to.
4, I have Seedot.
Okay.
I just felt like Seedot was kind of like,
he's just
not
there.
really interesting. Like I wouldn't really want to have a cup of coffee with Seedot, but
yeah, I get what you mean. 3, I have Vespa Queen.
3? Is that what we're on?
Yeah.
I have Swalot at 3.
Okay. I feel like Vespa Queen and Swalot, they are.
Swalot looks like he'd be super rad to have a cup of coffee with that little mustache and his tiny little hands. Yeah,
Vespa Queen just seems like she's not terrible.
No, she's bad to the bone.
There you go. 2, I have Seedot for the reason that he doesn't seem like he would annoy the fuck out of me.
I have Vespa Queen in the number 2 spot. That was an early call.
And 1, I have Swalot because, like you said, I think it would be
for sure
to fucking hang out with Swalot.
I have Cosmo M in the number 1 spot if we're assuming that this is physically possible.
That's fair. So I would change Huntail and Graveler. I wanted to go with Graveler.
I think Graveler would actually be really fun to go to a Starbucks with, just like lumbering. Just looks like
he'd complain the entire time, which I would love. Just grumpy. Always
Cosmo M is 4 inches tall and weighs 2,204 pounds. This is the most dense
fucking same
creature in the entire universe.
That is quite interesting. I didn't know it weighed that much.
It's the size of like a Joltik, but it weighs 2,204 pounds, 999.9 kilograms. I think we're meant to assume it weighs like infinity. It's considered to be like a black hole.
I was gonna say, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll have to do like an
highlight on that.
Highlight on Cosmo M. Yeah,
that'd be dope.
But could you imagine sitting in a Starbucks with a fucking actual Cosmo M? That'd be so sick.
Well, I just feel like Graveler. I always get my fucking name wrong on these fucking cups. You just complain the entire time. I'd laugh. Like missing creamer again.
Missing the E again.
It's Graveler. Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
You don't want to run a battle party?
Yeah, we can run a battle party. Let's do that. How do you want to just run like 15 or 10 random? 15 random? I think we normally do 15 random.
Yeah, we do 15.
15 fully evolved random. I got it pulled up here. Let me unzoom this a bit. There we go. Wow, that was like the perfect zoom for this.
It really was.
Yeah. All right. 15 random Pokemon. Out of all available Pokemon, the only stipulation is that they have to be fully evolved. We're going to make a battle party of 6 and explain why mine is better than Zack Mo's. The available choices are Cloth, Zebstrika, Arbok, Trevenant, Glaceon, Annihilate, Mismagius, Necrozma, Glalie, Zamazenta, Alakazam, Cramorant, Dedenne, Relicanth, and Braviary.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Cinco. Yes. Got him.
All right, me too.
All right. I'm starting with Trevenant.
I do not have Trevenant.
Annihilate.
I do have Annihilate.
Necrozma.
I have Necrozma.
Glalie.
I do not have Glalie.
Zamazenta.
I do have Zamazenta.
And Alakazam.
I do have Alakazam.
So
I have.
Don't have Glalie or Trevenant. Who do you have?
Braviary and Glaceon.
Braviary and Glaceon.
Correct.
Uno momento.
Glaceon v. Glalie.
Braviary and Glaceon
versus
Glalie.
Yeah. I think Glalie and Glaceon
and Trevenant.
I don't know.
Kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah, kind of. It would come down to how tanky Glalie is. I don't really remember. Glaceon has him on speed, but it would probably come down to tankiness. And then I don't know about Braviary and Trevenant. Does Braviary have the edge?
You win.
With flying? Yeah.
You win. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was good. Braviary handles Trevenant well with flying stab, which is super effective. Glaceon hits Glalie hard with ice moves, and Trevenant is weak to ice as well. Yeah, you win that. But also Braviary is also weak to ice, so but you win. I concede.
Nailed it. I'm the best. I've never lost today.
Yeah, today. Today you haven't lost. That was cool. That was fun.
Agreed. That was a fun ranking. We'll have to make a list at some point, or we'll put it in the Discord and ask people to make suggestions for future rankings if people even like the rankings. I know some people said they skipped the rankings, so maybe we eliminate them. I don't know.
PokeJohn said he usually skips it, but he enjoyed it last week.
Yeah, when we did the funnier one.
Right. So everybody throw in your suggestions in the hat.
Agreed. Let us know what fun, ranking you'd like to hear.
Shit.
Some kind of fun random ranking.
Because the sus one was a
that was a suggestion from the cord.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to think of one that was appropriate but also fun. So I'm glad we came up with Starbucks. You came up with Starbucks. I said coffee. I was trying to think of something that would be.
You said coffee. I was going to say go to a bar with, but Starbucks is better.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about a bar, we can do that ranking at one point, but the thing about going to the bar with a Pokemon is it opens up so many other doors. If you go to the bar, you're not necessarily staying at the bar. You know what I mean? If you go, the reason I wanted to narrow it down was because I wanted it to be one singular experience. You go to Starbucks and that is what we're ranking based on. If you go to the bar,
our fantastic Graveler story.
Yeah. But if you go to the bar, depending on who you go to the bar with, the end of that story can be extremely, extremely different.
So for you, if Gengar comes up,
I don't know. I mean, it would be I would probably try to take it easy and talk a lot and learn. But if it was
funny,
dude, that's fucking so sus. I would want
funny, Serena.
I would want to go. All right, see, we're already ruining our potential future. I would want to go with like Loudred or Exploud or fucking.
You would want to go or wouldn't?
Hell yeah.
You mean you'd be able to hear them over everybody else?
Oh yeah, yeah, it'd be fun. What's the one, the Team Star that is a drivable DJ Pokemon? It's not a Pokemon. It's multiple Pokemon together, right?
No, that is
it's Revavroom.
Yeah,
but it's a Team Star Revavroom or something like that. It's a variant.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
go
there's a
with
lot of
Team
lot of
Star.
options.
You're gonna show up to the bar with a fucking car.
Yeah, dude. I
How you
fucking
gonna get
showed up
that in
to
there?
I showed up to Starbucks with a fucking 2-ton black hole.
Had to open both doors for Graveler. Probably just broke the glass as you walked in.
These doors are never wide enough.
I'm here. Give me my.
Why is Graveler always complaining? Why is my
Just
mobile order
look at
never
him.
ready on time?
He just looks like he'll be a complainer.
I
He
guess.
hates fucking kids in the neighborhood. They're always
Hey,
coming around and grabbing his rocks.
Pause.
What?
You did you repeat what you said?
He hates the fucking kids in the neighborhood.
You didn't say the.
Yes, I did.
Play the tape back. It certainly didn't sound like it.
I said it. What you thought I said? He hate fucks the kids in the neighborhood.
No, not hate fucks. It sounded like you said he hates fucking kids in the neighborhood. Like as if
He may hate that too. I don't know what.
No comment.
I think this is a good spot to end it.
Thanks so much for tuning in to the 151 Collective podcast, where you can learn all things about the trading card game intended for 6-year-old kids.
6+. I've been your co-host, Zack Mo, aka I'm too fucking fat for this humidity and 105 heat index.
Oh, you actually wrote it down. That was exactly what you said the first time.
I didn't write shit down.
And I've been Collector, aka Macanudo.
I didn't write it down. I've been saying it in my head all day to myself.
Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up.
No, not that. That I'm too fucking fat for this humidity.
And the 105-degree heat index. Got it.
Yeah, because it was way too.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Like, follow, subscribe. Tell your grandma. I love you all. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.